What's going on, guys? So I finally bought that house I've been talking about here in all its beautiful majesty. I know got some funky colors, but it's kind of Florida. So we're going to give you guys a quick house tour today, kind of go through some of my plans. If you've been following along with us, you know that I got some plans to kind of add value and everything. So we're going to kind of show you a general overview of that. Of course, we're going to be taking you along this journey of me fixing it up, and we'll take you through the after repair value and all sorts of things. So expect a good bit of content coming from this house in itself. So let's go.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting to spend it and be broke again.
State-of-the-art driveway, the polka dot style. Ignore my car and everything. I know it's a bit dirty. But as you come in, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Taylor, how are you able to afford such a clean, spotless, move-in ready home? Well, the answer is very carefully with a lot of budgeting. But yeah, so obviously we're gonna completely clean it. I'm gonna have a cleaning lady come in. She's supposed to come today, but there are some issues. So we're gonna clean it, paint it. I'm not a big fan of the floors or anything like that. I just don't think they're in the best condition. I don't really like this plank style.
Yeah, to be honest. So first of all, Taylor didn't even introduce his cameraman. You always introduce the cameraman. So it's me behind the camera today. Taylor talked all this stuff about how he's the best cameraman.
Well, see, I thought that we would be on camera together when the intro, but
and
it's your house.
My first question coming in here wasn't, Taylor, how can you afford this beautiful clean house? It's, what the heck is that brick thing in the middle of the living room?
Yeah. It looks like an outside planter. I honestly have no idea what it is because it's just hollow inside. But at some point, I'll either knock it out or, in the meantime, build it up to be like a bar kind of thing because it's not too much room here in the dining area. So obviously paint and everything. Funnily enough, the AC here works great. Like, it's actually cool in here. And extra surprising because the windows aren't that great. But as we come along into the main area, this is where I'm probably going to be doing most of my renovation work. I got to get a bit creative with it. In fact, if you guys have any advice, just leave it in the comments. This is the kitchen, and it's very small, and I wanted to open it up, like blast this wall down here so that we can, just be more open. It feels more airy and everything. But I need room for the fridge here, so it becomes difficult. So this fridge being here, there's not really another place to put it unless I were to, flip-flop where this door is and the kitchen. Put the door over there, kitchen over here, so it's kind of just an open, whole flowing thing. So that I still got to work on a little bit, still brainstorming some ideas, but these cabinets, not great. Maybe state of the art in their time, but definitely not now. So these require a lot of work, replace the sink and everything. It's kind of gross in here. First small purchase I made for this house was some gloves and Lysol wipes to start disinfecting some things because, like I said, it hasn't been cleaned yet. So we'll definitely have to do a lot of work in here, or I'll have to do a lot of work in here. Missing a dishwasher already. That's going to have to be a very quick purchase. We'll actually go this way.
Let's show them the kitchen really quick.
Oh, I meant that way. So this is the main part of the house. So here in the kitchen was the main unit. What's in the back is an addition, but we'll show that to you in a minute. So coming through here, obviously still painting and everything because I just don't really like the yellow. I think it makes the floors look that much worse and everything. The doors will need painting, everything. It's just been peeling and it's a mess, frankly. So coming into these small rooms and everything.
You want me to go straight?
This one's the smallest bedroom. I don't know if it's going to become an office or anything. You guys hear an echo. Definitely the echo would be probably the most pronounced in here, but definitely a paint job. I don't know what I'm going to do with the floors. I got to figure out something, or what I'm going to do with this room, because that is something you kind of got to have to weigh. It's like, do I want an extra roommate to be able to help cover some of my expenses and everything? Do I just want to make this an office where I can utilize the space for myself? And, because roommates can be a blessing and a curse in a way. I don't want to necessarily word it that way, but sometimes you can have bad roommates and everything. So it's all about what you really want to deal with yourself. Small little closet area though. And it is nice that almost every room in this house has a fan. Here in Florida, it gets crazy hot. Whew. But continuing on, this is the one room in this main part of the house that's a different color. So this is another room, definitely a little bit bigger. Got a couple windows in here. Even though it's a different color, I'm still going to repaint it. I'm not a big fan of the purple. And again, these floors are throughout, so.
Purple? I was going gray. But
You think this is gray? No, unfortunately, I don't know what it shows up on camera, guys, but trust me, this is purple. This ceiling is gray, and these are two completely different things.
You got different shades of gray.
Maybe we need to turn on the light. Okay. Oh yeah, that really lit it up. Now it's bright in here, guys. So now you can probably tell this is definitely purple. But closet, I'll also put a door on there and everything. But yeah, this will definitely be a bedroom. And then here, just a small thing. It's just a small linen closet. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that thermostat prehistoric? That's not working anymore. Don't worry.
Don't worry, there's a note.
Yeah. This is another bedroom. It's basically a mirror image of that one. So this one I'll need to probably do some floor repair possibly. I don't know what was here when I first toured it. The tenants here, we're all living in here, so I didn't really get to explore this room that well. But again, paint, new windows. This one got painted over because they didn't want curtains.
Check out these windows, guys. Like they're these slices of glass, basically.
Yeah, this one's got a screen.
You turn the handle and it just slides them all open.
These it's like little shutter things. So very old school. You got the light switch and the plug right up here. You don't see that very often. Very state of the art. We're cutting edge here in Florida. This is the main bathroom, the only full bath, legal full bath in the house. So obviously redo some tile work, paint it, probably paint this vanity, replace the fixtures and everything, all that small stuff. Reglaze the tub just because, it's kind of gross in here, frankly. I'm allowed to say that because it's my house. Don't you guys say it.
Yeah, leave in the comments your initial thoughts.
Yeah, so this onward is additions to the house, not part of the original housing. So that's why it's a bit weird and funky how the kitchen's kind of in the middle. You'll see that the kitchen actually has a window that's supposed to go to the outside. It used to, but now it goes.
Check out the view from this window.
Oh, beautiful.
Just a sheet of insulation.
Yep. Yeah.
Oftentimes, guys, you can tell there's an addition when it's concrete floor and there's a big step down like that.
Yeah, that's a pretty big giveaway. And this area isn't under central air, as you can see in the window unit right there. So I was thinking about adding a mini split here, somewhere in here, to make it under central air. People just like it that way, and it adds a little value. This was carpet, so to say, that was laid out here, but obviously I'm getting rid of that. Don't know what I'm gonna do with the floors here. This one I'll get creative with somehow, some way. Again, all these windows that are, like Ryan was saying, there it is.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty neat, but
my only interesting concept
was they probably won't have great insulation of any sort. It might be easy if they don't close all the way for bugs to get in. So they do have a unique look, but maybe on like a patio, not necessarily inside your main home.
Big selling point here was this pencil sharpener, the old classic. I mean, some people like full-length body mirrors, so, full-length vanities right there. This is how I check the fit, Back in the olden days, golly, you just got to have someone else here to tell you how you're looking.
Those were at the end of our schooling career, so you got to be probably our age or you're older.
Yeah. My realtor has some kids. They were here, and they didn't recognize what that was. So, feel a little old sometimes. This whole area needs to be redone for sure. Cabinets need to be rebuilt and everything. It's peeling because there's no air circulation in here. So good bit of work needs to go in here. This is where the washer dryer is, and it is a legal half bath in here. It gets tight, so I'm kind of explaining what it is. And this is a sauna shower. Yeah, right. But it's not permitted, so right now it's not considered a full legal bath back here. But this will take a whole good bit of work. This is very standard, just small little thing. I'll have to redo this because the mirror is about, as you may see in a second here. Turn on some lights in here and it'll get some dark.
Washer and dryer snuck in there.
Mm-hmm.
We got the good old bathroom. Look at that heater. That mirror, sorry, that window actually has a view, kind of.
Yeah, and then I don't actually want to sit down because I don't know what's on this wood. But here's the sauna. And right now the electrical work for it is all kind of fried. So if I wanted to keep it, which I'm not sure I do, I'd have to redo a lot. Frankly, I don't see great ventilation in here, which can cause some problems. And that shower itself right there is galvanized, which if you guys don't know, means it can pretty easily rust inside. So this whole area isn't permitted and just needs to be completely redone, really. But it is a cool little thing to have a sauna, so who knows?
Yeah, not many houses come with a cool sauna.
Yeah. Very unique little feature. Because you know how you never sweat in Florida, so you definitely need a place to do that. This is the screened-in back patio, which is very nice to have. I mean, just yesterday, getting eaten alive by mosquitoes and everything, so it is a nice little thing to have. I don't know if I'm going to try and go ceiling to floor screens or whatnot, but this is a pretty big space. Probably if this were a room, it'd be like the biggest room in the house. So it is a nice thing to have for sure. Right when they sold it to me, they decided to trim these bushes. I used to not be able to see my neighbors, so maybe that'll grow back up a little bit. Right now, there's not too much privacy. I might try and I don't know. I'll have to get some creative things. When we move some furniture in here, guys, I might make a quick short or something, or maybe make another long form video and get you guys opinions on things. Maybe make some votes. But that's the house and the gist of it. Obviously, there's the exterior and stuff, but that's more trivial stuff. And the carport out there is nice to have. Again, I mean, the difference between having a car in shade and a car in the sun here in Florida is night and day. So that's pretty much it. Obviously, a lot of things need to get replaced. A lot of things need to be cleaned. Paint, I think alone would really just change the space. But again, it's very exciting. The whole week up to, there's obviously a bunch of little things that'll pop up. We'll make a whole nother video on that, just the whole, home buying experience as a whole. It is a bit stressful. There will be things that pop up. More expenses will come up. I mean, I ended up having to go a few extra $1,000s more than I was anticipating cash to close. So things pop up, but that's a quick tour of the house, guys. We really appreciate you looking at it and everything. Ryan, got anything to say? I think I'm going to go back in the air. You can already start to feel it.
Yeah, guys, like Taylor said, plenty more content to come from the house, plenty more ideas, but we'd love you guys' opinion on anything you'd want to see. If you want to see the exterior, you want to see before and afters, you want to see DIY, anything at all, we'd love to show it. We could do 10 more videos minimum on this house alone. So we're definitely looking forward to new content coming, so stay tuned, guys.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.